We mostly grow Chardonnay and Sauvignon Blanc on this property, but I have set aside a bit of land for some Zinfandel vines I'm experimenting with.
Really, man? Now you're just throwing words around to confuse Austin. I'll bet you $20 right now that Austin has no idea what he's talking about. Hello friends, and welcome back to another episode of Fix Me, Fix You. I'm your host, MagicManMo, and full disclosure, this is a sponsored video. Information about that, as well as the link to where you can find this game, are in the description down below. As always, we just finished reading Jacqueline's short story that she's been writing about Todd and Laura, and how Laura secretly had a love affair, not an affair, but a sort of love interest in Todd, and she was trying to keep it secret, but now Todd and Laura are working on a project together. But that's the end of the story, basically. We don't really know where it goes from there, but we can try to imagine. And I'm wondering if it has anything to do with Jacqueline and Austin being together, if there's a parallel there. We'll see if we find out. I'm going to end the short story.
So, what do you think?
I like it. It's really good. Is this... I shouldn't say that. You should... That's horrible. That's horrible. And I'm not going to ask that. Don't ask that, because one... If it is, and she doesn't want us to know that, it's embarrassing. If it's not about us, that just makes me look like a paranoid moron. Makes you look paranoid. Not paranoid, but narcissistic, maybe? I don't know. I'm just going to say it's really good. If it's about us, it's about us. Knowing that information wouldn't change anything between Jacqueline and me. Or Jacqueline and Austin. I shouldn't say me. I don't know if I want to be Austin. Between Jacqueline and Austin. Austin's got his own problems. It's really good.
Oh, thanks. I'm so happy that you liked it.
Yeah, no problem. I think it was awfully swell.
Oh, look, our burgers are here.
Oh, excellent. Fantastic. I'm starved.
So what do you think? Pretty good, huh?
This has got to be the best burger I've had in my entire life.
Right? That dude is a genius. I used to make sure I did extra concerts in Hawaii just to be able to go to his burger joint.
But then he's got a burger joint just right down here, down at the beach, or Santa Barbara, or wherever the heck we are, close to where you live. That's so cool. I'd love to live the way you do.
What do you mean?
Oh gosh. Like, being able to decide to stay in a place a few extra days just to be able to have a burger you like. You're living the dream, Jackie.
I guess you're right.
Step in my life for a day and you'll know I'm right.
Are you not happy with your life?
I don't think Austin is. I think that's why he's got an addiction to excess, because he's not happy where he is and he needs more and more and more to fill that void inside himself. Like, I've already psychoanalyzed Austin here. I've already done the psychoanalysis. We don't need Eric for this. Not really. I mean, I know there are a lot of people that have it way worse than me, and I'm definitely glad not to be in any of their situations. It's just that it feels like, that I've been fucking up a lot recently, and I'm not in control of my life.
We're never fully in control, You just gotta roll with the punches and try to come out on the winning side every time.
And sometimes you just have to accept you won't come out on the winning side every time. And, learning how to deal with that is a part of life. You're not going to win everything, you know what I mean? Failure is a part of life, and how you react to that, You know what I mean? That's a huge thing. Easier said than done.
I guess that's true. Hey, do you mind if we head back now?
Yeah, no problem. Sure, everything okay? You feeling tired?
No, I'm not tired. I just got a really good idea for another short story. And I want to go home and start writing it before I lose it.
Jacqueline, you don't need to head home. You can just write it in your notepad that you brought with you, unless you forgot a pen. Of course, let's go. I try to always keep a pen handy. Paper if I can. I hardly ever write anything.
Thanks so much for going out with me. I really love having you around.
Oh, well, thank you. Even though you wouldn't hold my hand the other day. Oh, yeah, that might be going a bit too far. I'm tempted to do it anyway. I'm tempted. I'm not. I wish it didn't say do nothing. Because I don't want to give her a kiss, but at the same time, I wish I could just be like, yeah, we can plan another date. It was kind of a date. It kind of was. We went out on a beach date. That's what that was. We could plan another one.
I'll see you later, Austin.
I'm gonna do nothing. I don't know if I should have done something, but that I didn't want it. They're connecting. They're reconnecting, but I don't think it's kiss material yet. What is this feeling I have inside me? Is it love?
Hey, Austin. Jacqueline just went up?
Yeah, she went to her room to write. Why, you need to talk to her?
Austin, I always need to talk to her.
Oh, why don't you just knock on her door and talk? No, don't. She's busy. She's writing her short story, and I don't think Natalie's good for her.
Dr. Lingstad recommended that we leave her be during her creative
Yes.
time. Besides, she's due to have a therapy session in half an hour anyway. I'll talk to her later.
Yeah, give her half an hour to do her writing, because she needs that. So how was your time in the city?
Stressful, but productive. I managed to cancel her next 3 shows without incurring any lawsuits. So that's always a win for us here on Camp Crazy.
Oh, you just wait. They might still come. Lawsuits can come when you least expect them.
Met up with the people in PR and media and told them how to manage the news backlash of Jackie's concert cancellations. Hopefully they'll do their jobs right and the newspapers stay relatively quiet about all
Yeah,
this.
it'll be everywhere. It'll be on social media. Jacqueline will see it. I don't know if she'll feel guilty or not. Because I thought she would when she found out, but she was actually relieved. So. Busy times. Lots of work this afternoon as well.
No, oddly enough, since Jacqueline's cancelled all those concerts, I'm actually surprisingly free this afternoon.
Cool. What were you going to do with your free time?
My uncle has a vineyard up in Paso Robles. I used to spend summers there when I was a kid. I really should go out and visit him. I haven't seen him yet this year.
You might as well go and check him out. Oh, why so?
I've been out on tour for the past few months with Jacqueline. This is our first time back in California this year.
You should be kind of relieved then that you get some time off. So does your uncle have a big vineyard?
Yeah, it's massive. Really beautiful cellars he has there too. How would you like to accompany me to Paso Robles?
Well, Natalie, I'll accompany you, but I don't want this to go too far. I'm trying to hook up with... How old are you, Natalie? Yeah, sure. Sounds like it'll be fun.
All right then. I'll take a quick shower and then we'll get going.
You do that. You go take a shower in Jacqueline's house. Henry Rivers Estate, Paso Robles, California. My goodness, who are you?
Uncle Henry.
Uncle Henry.
Natalie, darling, so good you could come up to the vineyard today.
Oh, Natalie, so good you could make it. I haven't seen you in so long.
I'm finally back in town, so I figured I'd drive up to see you.
Lovely. Now, who is this young fellow you brought to come visit today? Is this your new boyfriend?
Nope, definitely not. Because Natalie owes me $12,000.
No, he's just a work colleague. Here, let me make introductions. Austin, this is my Uncle Henry.
Hello, Austin. Welcome to my humble vineyard.
I like how they're saying vineyard, not vineyard. Because they're not saying vineyard. They're saying vin-yard instead of vineyard. That's driving me slightly batty. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. This is a pretty amazing place you have.
Thank you. I do try to make it as pleasant as I can.
Where's Aunt Sally?
Oh, she went up to San Francisco for the week on a medical conference. She won't be back until Wednesday next week, I'm afraid. Will you still be around by then?
Perhaps. It all depends on whether Jacqueline is ready to start singing again or not.
Oh dear, is that singer of yours still giving you problems?
That's an understatement.
Yeah, well, you know.
You do know I've always said that you'd be brilliant in the wine industry. Why don't you forget this silly babysitting job and come up here and work for us? I'm sure you'll have a hell of a better time up here.
You quit your job, join the vineyard business, I'll take your job, become Jacqueline's manager. That sounds like a plan to me, right?
I'm fine. I really am.
Because I don't think Austin's going to become an educator. I just don't believe that.
If you say so, darling. Anyway, how is my little brother doing?
Dad is okay. Still getting used to retirement. Frankly, he hates it. Finds it terribly boring. He's even considering taking up politics.
Ha ha! Well, I could definitely see him becoming mayor one day. That's the Rivers blood there for you. We're workaholics.
Does he have any political history? He's retired and he's going to just join the political game? I don't know, man. I don't know. Good luck to him,
You
though.
can say that again.
How's your mother?
Eager to get my dad out of the house. It was her idea for him to run for mayor to keep him busy again.
Oh, so he's actually gonna run for mayor. He's actually doing
It's a
that.
very good idea, if I do say so myself. Heck, if your father gets elected as mayor, I may decide to finally come back and visit England.
Oh, that's a bit of a stretch, isn't it?
Oh, come on, Uncle Henry. We both know that's not
Is
true.
it a small town? Where do they live? Is it a big town or a small town? When's the last time you were back in England?
Oh my, I haven't been back in England since 1998. That's nearly 20 years, isn't it?
Nearly. Aren't you interested to see how things look? Don't you miss England?
Not really. I miss the people and my family, of course, but I have my own way to get round that.
Skype?
What's that?
My uncle pays for everyone in the family to go on a cruise every 3 years, so we all see each other.
So your family's got a lot of money. What? Everyone?
Yes, everyone. My grandparents, my parents, all my uncles and aunts, and all their children.
Doesn't that cost a fortune?
Nothing more important than family, my boy. Never forget that. I'm proud to spend my money on my family.
Well, it helps when your vineyard sells over 500,000 cases every year, doesn't it, Uncle Henry?
Indeed it does. Anyway, enough standing about. I'm sure you'd like a tour of the vineyard.
I suppose.
So this is the main vineyard. We have other properties too, but this is the biggest continuous property.
Impressive. So what grapes do you grow here?
Oh, you know about winemaking?
A little bit. I've been to a few vineyards myself, actually. I actually have. I've seen a few shows on TV. Austin, you gotta get out more. They're
That's
everywhere.
good. We mostly grow Chardonnay and Sauvignon Blanc on this property, but I have set aside a bit of land for some Zinfandel vines I'm experimenting with.
Really, man, now you're just throwing words around to confuse Austin. I'll bet you $20 right now that Austin has no idea what he's talking about.
The chalky and gravelly ground we have here in Paso Robles really does benefit these types of grapes greatly.
I'm just waiting for Austin to have a message that says, huh? Oh no, Austin actually knows something. Do you guys do blends?
Absolutely. The spirit of winemaking here in Paso Robles is to be daring and exciting and to try new and fantastic techniques. I really feel that Paso Robles represents the pioneering spirit of American winemaking.
I honestly thought that was me for a sec.
Hello? Ah yes, is it here now? About bloody time. I'll be there in a jiffy.
I was surprised Austin knew
Everything
anything.
okay, Uncle Henry?
Yes, nothing major. We've been waiting for a week for our new shipment of barrels to arrive, and they just got here. I have to make sure they are safely transported to the factory floor, so I might have to leave you guys for a while. I'm terribly sorry, Austin.
Yeah, sure, it'll take you like no time at all anyway. It's not a problem, sir. I don't really know you.
I'm glad to hear that. Natalie, darling, why don't you bring Austin to the tasting room so he can try some of our wine?
Now that's what I'm talking about. Although, I think we're out of time.
You seem to know a thing or two about wine. Do you want to just pick a wine yourself, or do you want me to choose?
We'll probably pick our own, but I am going to stop the episode there, and I think I've got one more episode in me. We'll see how far we get in the next one, and if we still haven't beaten the game, which I don't think we will, because this one seems to be actually quite a bit longer of a game. With the voice acting and everything, it's quite nice. It's a chill. Sorry, I'm dying. It's quite a chill game to play. I don't mind it at all, not one bit. So I think next episode we're going to drink some wine. But in the meantime, if you enjoyed this episode, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, upvote. All that YouTube and VidMe and video and online and internet stuff. Gosh, you guys know how it works. But whatever you do, I just want to thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next episode of MagicManMo. Bye!